quickly have a look at what's going on here. So the Germans have been pushed back a little bit. And yeah, we took over Finland. There's quite a bit that has been done. And of course the Allies have taken out pretty much the entire Middle East. Right, but let's load into the game. Right, so we have that there. I already gave the order for the troops to get rid of that rebellion when I did this extra save, just so that we don't lose this point in time, at least not entirely. I can actually lower the upgrades a little bit, but I'm gonna increase the reinforcements to 15, I think. Get that going a bit faster. Then we got a lot of convoys and air bases coming up in a little bit, which means that we can then eventually move our air force a little bit closer. So if I remember correctly, we're having a bit of a hard time over here. And they're also attacking pretty hard over here. But we might be able to hold this, especially if we send in extra troops there. Then we're also defending here, but I think this one will be able to hold for now at least. Got two divisions here that are somewhat damaged. We can't really push forward, not yet anyway. And we got a lot of divisions coming in, as well as some upgrades for the trucks. And some air force. A lot of anti-aircraft guns. Tanks are still a fair bit away. Anyway, let's unpause to get this thing going. Okay, so they attacked in Dawa. They are attacking across a river, so we should be okay, but they are... Oh, right, they're attacking across the river here as well. How did they... Oh, right. They should be without supplies though, so it's not too bad. Oh! United States has a Marine Division here, in Hong Kong. Means that they might be doing some work to liberate, for example, Philippines. Also, Borneo has been liberated again, but Java is completely, and Sumatra are completely occupied by the Japanese. It's slightly unfortunate, but yeah, the United States has taken over these islands. They did have Iwo Jima at one point or another, but not anymore by the looks of it. And the Soviets still have a fair bit of troops here, not particularly good troops, but they got a lot of troops there anyway. And then there's also push over here. I might actually probably keep on moving with these troops. Nothing else to at least help defending whenever there's a counterattack. So if we can push the Germans back all the way to, I don't know, Brody or something like that over here, then that should help quite a bit. Means that Soviets can get more of the resources. I mean, I suppose there's not too much resources around here. But a little bit. And then some factories, I mean, we can check that. Some industrial areas, probably about 20 factories or something like that, will be had here in the occupied area, or currently occupied by the Germans. The Soviets are moving in troops against the German troops in Norway, because Norwegians are currently in exile again. Anyway, let's keep on going. So they are bombing Dawa. Do we have a fighter squadron that could help defending that? We got attacking in Dalian. Why don't you move there? Air superiority, defensive, not continuous. We're gonna go with both for now, so that we can shoot their bombers down as quickly as possible, and then our air force can rest for a moment. Oh, we do have this other one that we could send in either a bit further north, for example there. They should have a bit better range. Yeah, now they can reach around here, at least. Still bombing in Dawa. That's a lot of planes there. Send the other squadron or the wing there as well. And is either one of these... Okay, this can command 13. Wait, are they trying to rest because they don't have enough organization yet, I think. Oh, one there. Most of our troops are not ready to attack yet. We're gonna pull back one of these. Probably send you there instead. Once we are ready, we're gonna start pushing the Japanese further to northeast. And hopefully, we can hold this line here and keep on pushing here. I mean, oh, do we have the close air support? Have it over here. I trust that is their goal, but we're gonna do it again just in case. How's our upgrades? We could use a little bit more and a lot more reinforcements, as well as a little bit more supplies, I suppose. Oh hey, Tibet is actually moving. I will just let them transfer their troops. And we do have a lot of fighting here near Dalian, but we should be able to at least hold the river here. We might lose this. Oh yeah, we're gonna lose that. It's gonna retreat before we entirely lose it. Fighting some partisans here, which should be quite easy. So we are indeed pushing the enemy out. Barely, but we are. Okay, the 27th Division needs to retreat in too bad of a shape. Now, we do have a little bit extra troops here, but they are still regaining strength, so they're not really prepared to attack. Some extra units here that have shattered before. We got these cavalry units that are not necessarily all that useful. That's not even a full division, okay. This division, we're gonna move over there, so we got these 4 divisions technically that just need more manpower put in them and they should be fine. They are doing ground attack on us there in Nerjong. Do we have any air force that is preferably fighters that are available for... Actually, we do have air wings there. Should be able to fight off the bombers. At least in theory. Right, I wonder. Now, we do need to get more organization over here, but we might be able to push out there, as well as over here. If they retreat both of those, they're only going to be cavalry and probably another infantry division moving in there. That is an option. But yeah, they do still have the air superiority, which is a bit unfortunate. At the same time, we are also doing a fair bit of damage over there. Got some divisions here that are not attacking, so even if we take that, we'll still have defensive line here. Over here we are still holding. They are trying to attack 2 divisions across the river and 1 division from the forest here. And of course, fighting over river is always a bit harder than usual. For the attacker, that is, so it's actually good that we're defending there. So we should be getting... Oh right, we got a light cruiser there that will be finished at some point, but now we got some airfields and such. Also, radar has advanced, so we don't need to have that right now. Let's get the airplane radio communications. That's gonna increase our attack and defense values. Of course, it's also gonna increase the production costs. Hold on, so we should have 4 there. Assign that, and then assign them a commander. So skill, you're a defensive leader, so we're gonna assign you. Actually gonna do a quick save here, just so that we have now those things produced, so if we have a crash we don't need to do that again. We do of course have monthly autosaves, but usually the crashes either happen at the autosave or before that. There's only 1 division there. I'm tempted to attack on that, but right now, oh, okay, so we won in Dawa. We lost 1,300 men, almost 14. They lost 16,000. Of course, we did lose actually more than that because of the ground attack. Close air support prototype advanced. Excellent. Means that our close air support can do more damage once they've upgraded. Speaking of which, we are certainly driving that division away. Well, one of our attacking divisions is very low in organization, another one quite low in strength. That's actually the motorized division that we have. And we got a little bit leeway in upgrades actually, so that means that we probably got the... mostly just the... well, actually there's quite a few units that will require upgrades. Never mind. Okay, we won there. And now counter-attacking, which we might be losing. Unless we get enough troops there. Sending 2 of the better shaped units. Also, gonna retreat one of these. Before it shatters. Let's see, does our the numbers go up or down? 160 was what we had on top of this day. Losing them pretty fast though. But probably not. Oh, well, there goes the motorized division. This division is in fairly good shape, so we're gonna send it over. So we've got 4 divisions here. If they actually pull off that division, they seem to be doing. Once it's away from there, we don't want to fight it, but if we could send in 2 divisions there, we could at least distract them. So this fight is still... well, they're taking pretty hefty casualties. Okay, I think we need to add in a bit more into officer recruitment. Goes to 12 points or something like that. It's quite a bit, which is hindering our research. But we need the officers to keep the advantage that we have from them. Okay, so they're sinking convoys over there. The Brits have almost lost Singapore. That's not good. What's the situation here? Some of our divisions are in pretty bad shape, so we're going to send in some reinforcements that way. And yeah, on the other hand, they are taking pretty hefty casualties as well. Not very one-sided battle. Okay, the 19th Division needs to retreat now. Boy, that is. Waiting for that to be emptied. Holy crap, we won that. We lost 35,000, they lost 63,000. Well, that was quite a fight, but on the other hand we are the Chinese, so it's not too bad I suppose. We still have the manpower. That division could use reinforcement or the anti-aircraft guns. has. That one already has them. So cavalry, they don't really need to have it. Okay, that's another one. And that's another one. We're gonna get 7 more. Oh, ooh, there's only one division there. Well, the reinforcements are almost there. We can hold on for another few hours. There we go. Reinforcements are there. And that should join the fight pretty soon. Send 2 divisions to fight off that one. But they're attacking from these 2 provinces here. Which means that we're gonna have to push pretty fast to actually stop them. Right, so the remaining anti-aircraft guns that we produced, need to deploy them. Might take a few moments. Mostly giving them to divisions that have most of the other support units already. Double that one. And that one. Oh, that was actually on the front line. They're both good and bad. As they're on the front line, they won't be regaining their organization as quickly. Or rather, while they're fighting, they will not be getting that. At the same time, it might still help a little bit on the fighting. Right, so that was all of them. Another division that we can send over there, and these are still waiting for reinforcements. What about here? These are actually mostly okay, so we're gonna send them towards Huludao. So that division needs to rest. We do have another one that we could send in here, so technically then we've got quite a few divisions here, but they are mostly a bit low on organization. The division that we had there is currently retreating. Oh, they've started attacking again. Fighter bomber prototype class, that's good. They're attacking with 1 division, so they should be going down rather quickly. Okay, that is empty. Let's send in... Let's go through the units here. Check which one's the fastest. They seem to have the same speed. Send 1 regular and 1 light division. We're gonna send one of these squadrons back to regain some organization and strength. And potentially get some upgrades, although I don't think they'll be needing that right now. Oh, 3rd division, we're gonna send that over here. These 2 divisions, I don't know. Might be able to push over here. For Artau, be sure that most of them will just retreat immediately. Then the one that is fighting 2 battles will have a bit of a hard time. So we lost that one again. They did abandon that, so we'll move in there. If we can take land without fighting, then that will save us some trouble at least. Almost there in the mountains. If we can dig in there properly, we should be able to defend that. But did we did start building the pillboxes around here. At least in some of the places. Do we have close air support available? Those are... technically we do, so you go ahead and do ground attack there. See, so they got Marines, they got a lot of elite infantry, so that is a bit of a bad division to be fighting. Yeah, another division over here has been shattered. Can we get reinforcements there in time or not? I don't know. We won this battle. Oh, these are all in bad shape. Well, we are getting some reinforcements from here. They're still attacking with 4 divisions. We kind of need to hold that. Do we have... Suppose we could send this one in. Not necessarily a good division. Uprising. Okay, so they are actually uprising in a province that we have troops in. That's going to be bad for them. Okay, our unity is actually going down because of all the convoys sinking. That's mostly due to the fact that I'm just letting the AI do the trading. Now, can we drive the Marine away quickly? Hold on, how did they... Oh, crying out loud. Making sure that they don't disappear this time. We've won this fight. But our troops are in bad shape again. Send one of these over there and retreat. Another one there. Switch around some divisions. And this fight, okay, so we got another division there. How long can they defend though? I don't know. We had the other squadron here, we do. Why don't you go and start ground attacking the attackers there? At least do a bit of damage on them. Okay, now we destroyed that. Situation over here. They've did quite a bit of troops there. And Tibetans, okay, so they still got a fair bit of stuff at their capital. What I'm gonna do... I'm gonna start attacking that. Actually just cores, by the looks of it. Or... there's some garrisons in there. Don't have air support over here though. There's another set of garrison there. Honestly, the war against Tibet is not going as planned. Got the partisans over here, I'm not gonna assign them to anything right now. You know what, the fight against... Yeah, I'm just gonna cancel that. It's gonna be too costly, it's mountains and they got huge defensive bonuses. So that division is about to retreat. Send in another division that way. In the meanwhile, we got some divisions here that we could use attacking that. And attacking that. Move one of you there and the rest of you. Yeah, the rest of you are also attack there, or going to attack there, so we can get that. Then over here we got some divisions that we can use. Attacking. We lost the fight in there, okay. Fortunately that was to be expected. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna select a couple of these divisions, redeploy over there as quickly as possible. The other... Right, so the generals will stay there for now. We did capture this. Waiting for fuel. Do we have any fuel around here? Probably not. No, we don't. Because we don't actually use any fuel around here, but the fuel will probably reach there in due time. Although, we've got 2 divisions there. 3 over there, 4 over here. That sounds reasonable. What I'm thinking is, okay, so they do actually have troops there. Just, I'd like to cut them off again, but they probably land in a ton of troops there. We have enough troops. Well, you have 2 divisions here that we can eventually send in, and then we got 3 divisions here that are currently regaining strength. One's kind of trying to regain organization, but it's not really happening. Moving him this way. If we could take out the bend of the river here, that would be quite useful. There is a gap here that we probably should be exploiting, so we're just gonna redeploy the generals over there. Send the light infantry that way. Redeploy one of these over here, just so that we can send in another light infantry across the river. We cut them off and start pushing them, well, start pushing towards the town there. And then once we have enough troops available, we can take out Dalian. Okay, we did win the fight there. They've not taken that. I think we're supposed to go over there, weren't they? Okay, they are indeed sending more troops this way. Alright, fire unit training, excellent. At least they'll have higher morale, but not gonna help much till we get, or higher organization, but once we get the morale up, we can actually gain the organization. Because there's some modifiers in this mod that don't really make sense or make the morale go negative, which is not necessarily a good idea. Artillery support advance. But actually artillery combat width goes down now. That's pretty good. So the generals will not be able to move quite yet. Right, why don't you move back to Waldetoft? There was the other one that also got beaten back. Probably this one. We'll just retreat them a little bit, or pull them back a little bit. We got these that are probably a bit closer to being ready, so we'll send them to Beijing. We need to capture these. We can actually move in our garrison this way. Now then, we are pushing them off from there. We have another close air support around here that could probably help driving that way. It's daily, not continuous. Oh yeah, decent bit of damage. So 2 divisions there, there's a militia there. We're currently driving that away, then we got technically 5 divisions around here, and we also got some extra cavalry that we could use exploiting the gaps. They have some tanks over here, which is slightly concerning. We don't really have tanks ourselves. We do have some anti-tank guns, but they don't have proper training, so their morale is not good. But we are actually researching that, aren't we? Yeah, we are.